Hello everybody, Storm here, welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we continued working on construction in our core territory, as we have been for a while now. We're going to continue to be working on that. And we had to deal with some silliness from our vassals, took care of that. And we also attempted a cross-border raid of the Byzantine Empire, which I knew was a bit of a risk when I started it, because the Byzantines can raise a fairly sizable army, but I was hoping that I could at least get across, get in here and, grab some loot before they showed up, but didn't quite go as well as I would have liked. I tried to, win a battle so I could drive them off long enough to sack something, but didn't go my way. Unfortunate, but not backbreaking. And I just noticed something here. What is Kipchak Dalasi doing? You are attacking King Ingvar II of Sweden in Ekumen Holy War for Jämtland. What? Oh, right, because you're holy warring over here in Sweden, which is like the weirdest thing in the world. I've got to put an end to this silliness. So I could revoke his title. Just straight up revoke it. And he'll hate my guts for it. But because we are he's a viceroy, he's not an actual, king, it's within our legal right to do this. So nobody else will object to me just saying, you know what, stop it. So we're going to say, you know what, stop it. Stop it, stop it. I've let you go about your business for long enough. I've gained the content of Kipchak. This is not what I expected. Okay. Apparently that goes against the divination that we engaged in. Okay. Hold on. These are your vassals? Yep, those are this kid's vassals. So I'm gonna go ahead and revoke both of your titles. Because you should not have that one at all. Alright. Finnmark, Nordland. We'll grant you the title, minor viceroyalty of Nordland, and then have you independent. There you go. You yes, you will be granted the landed title of Kipchak. There we go. Not that it really matters. Sibir here. You're a 5-year-old kid. What part of this is actually mine? I could release this. Has a de jure drifted in yet? How close is it? 65 of 100 years. You know what? I'll just let a de jure drift in. That's fine. We won't get too don't know what the word is. Don't get too uptight about it, we'll say that much. The de jure kingdoms. I would love to get like some of these guys under a kingdom, but Yake. What about Yake? Or no, that's the guy who's gonna hate my guts because I took his title. What about you? You should be great. Alright, you're gonna be great. Grant landed title. Con it. Except that is not gonna go in there, is it? No, it isn't. You know what? I'll grant you the title. Transfer under Duke. There we go. Alright, there we are. Good. That bit of business is dealt with. We need a couple of new guys. One of my commanders has improved. Good. We need a spy master. You can definitely be spy master. Court chaplain. You can be court chaplain. And you need to proselytize somewhere. There we go. We need a new apprentice, a new court physician. Court physician. You. Apprentice. You. Alright. Well, I write to you with bad news from Vilnius. My efforts to root out heresy and convert the population and met resistance. Geez, I just sent you there and you're already in trouble. Is that measles outbreak? No, the measles outbreak over here is done, but we have a measles outbreak over here. Passing of Margrave Krovat. Siltanesi has inherited the minor viceroyalty of Kiev. You're 2. But you can keep it. I'm not worried about the minor viceroyalties. My vassal Margrave Dzang of Khwarezmia has requested a lower rank vassal should serve him rather than me directly. Who? Prince Krum. What title do you hold? The County of Khwarezm. Yeah, you can head the vassal, that's fine. Yeah, that really should be in his territory anyway. That's perfectly fine. My son Kubrat asked me for landed estates to live off of. My son Kubrat Vokil. Yes. Well, speaking of landed estates, I think I'm going to go ahead and grant some to my daughter. We'll give her a minor estate. Just as she'll have an income. Still no kids. Still no kids, but still has some time. Alright, peace be with you. Propose to Prince Sylvan of Georgia and Princess Maturka of the Bulgar Empire. My daughter. And the Prince of Georgia. That's you. You know what? We're going to decline on that because let's see if I can get you a matrilineal marriage. Because I'm not sure what line of succession is going to be if the daughter who we have as our current heir ends up dying without any children. So we want to find someone. Alright, you are tall. You are tall. You are tall. You're 17. Let's go with the tall 17-year-old. You. Okay. Alright, I mean, do we want to try and get our character killed? It might be a good idea. A supper was brought to me by a courtier I almost trust, but the smell and color of the soup were highly suspicious. After tasting it, I threw the bowl to the courtier, narrowly missing with just an inch or two. Are you trying to poison me? It's my daughter, Princess Nasa. The throne bowl and my accusations about her trying to poison me greatly upset Princess Satinik, and I fear I might have lost my friend's respect. I did apologize. Because what we can do is, whenever we have the Worship the Ancestors pop back up, is start self-mutilating and see if that is enough to get us to die. So that we can take over as our daughter and see what we can do about trying to have some kids. Alright, one of my commanders has improved significantly. Alright, well, meantime. Alright, we got a tribute of gold, very good. I need to spend some. Stables. Barracks. Barracks. Militia training grounds. Get out of my way for a second. Alright, we have a new Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. So be it. No upgrades that I can do here. Mayor Vatam approaches you and presents you with a request to buy a small plot of land in Sizdal. It's a hard decision to make since he promises to pay well for it. I do need to gold. I get 150 golds, I lose prestige, and I lose castle tax. No. I'd rather have the castle tax than the immediate gold. 150 gold is of little consequence to me. I'll get that in a couple of months. Well, 5 months. Castle forts. Bars Volkil from the court of Viscount Ispor of Tartu is raising a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopeful. Declaring his intention to go off and carve out a realm of his own. Well, good luck with that. Actually, yes, good luck with that. Members of our dynasty. Yep, corrals. Noble Ward the Gate, he says he's a veteran of many battles and desires to become champion of our house. Praise your wisdom and honor and pledges to always defend you and your household and accept him into our retinue. Okay. The Sword of Maham seems heavier and heavier every year. Okay, so we're losing our fighting skills. It may be worth putting ourselves at the head of an army. Speaking of, we have someone who is daring to try to raid us. With 300 men. Well, not even 300 men. Hold on. Do I have someone who is an organizer? I think it is. No. I apparently don't have anybody who has the organizer trait. That's unfortunate. Because that lets us move faster. Alright, let's see. 17th of Feb, 5th of March. Alright, stand the army down. Where are you headed? There. Stand the army up there. And actually stand the army up here. There we go. Got him. Alright, Betrothed can marry. It's fine. Is there someone else who can get married? Apparently. Alright. Alright, we're gonna fight, and we are going to get nothing. We did not get injured. Betrothed can marry. We need another Stewart. You can be Stewart. And you're a pretty darn good Stewart. Alright. The Byzantine Empire appears to be having another little revolt going on. And they appear to be having an epidemic of some sort. Slow fever, it would appear. I'm certainly a great scholar with several fine discoveries in my name. I am not too proud to collaborate with like-minded colleagues. Hosting some of my colleagues from the Hermetic Society. Yeah, we'll do another intellectual gathering. Oh, we just spent a ton of money. An old letter detailing the possible occasions of... No, we're not going to do that right now. We're broke. Yet again, I must thank you for a generous invitation and gathering in the great minds. To find an idea, however, I have one small suggestion. I'd like to invite neophyte Dionysos. No, Dionysos. No, Dionysios. His indisputable brilliance will be a fine addition to our gathering. Yep, he can come along, sure. Do I see raiding opportunities? Not really. Though there might be over here. France is disintegrating. You can only put together 14,000 troops. 115 ships. Alright, finally my guests are here. After a pleasant dinner, we retired to my study. We're going to go with another war technology. As I look around the table, I noticed the displeased expression of neophyte, the guy we just brought in. Dionysios. Eyes locked for a few seconds, and finally ends up really warfare. I'm sorry to say, but just seems stale and original. Prosperity focus. You have overlooked an essential point. 71% chance that we win the debate. Because he's just a neophyte. Yep, we won the debate. $15,000 soldiers should be plenty. Alright, as I entered the laboratory one morning, okay. No, we're gonna go with the risky option. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright. Let's head over here to the northern European coast. The sun set hours ago. I can barely distinguish the details of the sketches in front of me. Everyone else has gone to bed, but I'm wide awake. The thoughts are spinning in my head faster and faster. There is something there, just outside the boundaries of consciousness. I almost have it. Eureka, we have a brilliant insight. Technology spread rate plus 10%. Alright, where do we want to start grabbing? Alright. Right there. Peasants' Gordas are having fewer troubles with highwaymen. Yep. Build some towers. Only lasts for 2 years. Alright, we're fighting again. The invention, the culmination of our great collaboration, is finally finished. Our accomplishment is twofold. Not only have we perfected the recipe for an explosive powder... Oh, we did the handgun again? We already had one of those. Is that the only thing we get out of that? Is just a handgun? We have now multiple handguns. We can go, we can dual wield the handguns. Go guns akimbo. Alright, yeah. Alright, we have a new emperor of the Byzantine Empire. Ah, you're trying to raise an army. I think you're agitated by what I'm doing over here. I seriously doubt he's going to be able to raise a large enough army to be able to, you know, deal with my raiding party. Alright, we got a tribute of golds. We're going to spend it on stables. We are starting to get a lot of this done. We're going to need improved keeps with level 6. Or 7. Betrothed can marry, yes. Courtier, Prince of Volga. Man, sure. I haven't looked at our tech yet in a while. Ooh. Improved keeps, grab it. Good. We just got it. Alright, my poem went all wrong. The feeling I wanted to express lost among the words. Bro, could you please help me out? I'll spend the piety to berate the poet to make the piece of poetry better. Alright. I gain 1 diplomacy. Nice. How much? You can put 2,800 gold in there? Sarah Arslan. I have no reason to imprison this person. Oh, she's the leader of a plot. Or no, she's not anymore. Because I have auto-stop plots on. So. Actually, let's make sure. Do we have anybody commanding these troops? Yeah, we do. So, no, we don't want that. Alright. So let those troops do their thing. They're pretty safe. They're not in any real danger. Who's attacking Sweden? Vikish Holy War for Västergotland and Chief Sandal Swedish border Hallagalander Swedish border dispute over Jämtland. Do we have a rebellion going on? Viceroy has created the title Minor Viceroy. Okay. Attacking Viceroy Timurplat of Novgorod and revolt against the rule. Yeah, you're not gonna do well on that. You're not gonna do well on that at all. Maybe we try to revoke a title or something, and that one county is rising up. Oh, looks like our husband died. Died of an infected wound. I became friends. Alright, time to find someone else. Someone with good diplomacy. There we go. Alright, we have more troubles with the highwaymen, and yet we'll build the towers. Once we're done with these castles, we're gonna have to, like, improve the cities. But the owners of those cities should be improving them on their own. Krovat has inherited minor viceroyalty of Sirdarya. You can keep it. We have a new heir. If your character dies, you will play as Sartas Volkil. What? A son was born to Prince Batol. He keeps going to make his son. Even though he's disinherited. She hasn't had any kids yet. I can't risk inheriting as an infant. I mean, I could switch to Anatic Cognatic. No, I can't, because I've already changed the laws once. Alright. Seduction in the Wild. At a festive outing in the wild, I found a message left to Miss Wildflowers. Lovely lover is waiting for him by the stream near the camp. Apparently, there's a bunch of that going on. Alright, it looks like we're done looting here. We have 8,000 enemy troops. And another 8,000 troops sitting there. So we may have overstayed our welcome here a little bit. So let's go ahead and find some other victim. Burgundy looks like an eligible target. They're in the middle of a war, so... And my marshal tells me that my commanders has improved significantly. Good. Arranged marriage. As your efforts at gaining wealth grow all the more determined, you sleep less and less, and sleeping is not a profitable behavior. I must have more gold. Gains a trait stressed. Okay. I carry my duties with the Hermetic Society. I've met Adept. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. On several occasions. The encounters have never ended well. Won't be hard to find a more unsympathetic character, as if he's spreading lies behind my back. I will reveal his dishonest ways to the world, become rivals. That's fine. Your steward comes to see you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This would, of course, require a sizable monetary investment. Potential profits would also be great. Yeah, let's organize the expedition. Oh man, it's going to cost us 400 gold right out of the gate. Hire a crew of bandits to steal the ship. We'll buy the ship. The word has spread that you're planning a trading expedition, and a group of shamans has arrived at your court with a request. They are offering temple funds for the journey if you will allow them to come along the journey. Yes, we will take your gold. Time to settle on a trading expedition. Hopefully it will yield good profits. Yes. And we're going to go carouse, even though we are on a trading expedition. Crusade for Lithuania? Uh-oh. His Holiness Pope Callistus III is worried about the state of the viceroyalty in Lithuania. The heathens under High Priestess Akul have no hope for salvation and will suffer the eternal fires unless they can be brought to Christ in this life. Any Christians is offered complete absolution of sins in the armed mission against the Tengri barbarians. 2 arms. The Pope has declared war on us. Well, Pope. That's very interesting. Unflag as looters. Your expedition has finally reached the realm of Maharaja Sabar III. Your steward asks you what gift you shall bring forth as a token of friendship. 12 tough warriors. A chest with quality cloth. We'll go with 12 tough warriors. Okay, so we need to go sack Rome. Let's see. You notice Maharaja Sabar the Great's face growing red with annoyance as he glares at your steward, shoveling his food in with his bare hands. Viceroy is Sylvan, Slivian the Great is only acting according to his religion. Walking either around the court of Maharaja Sabah III, when you suddenly hear this discussion increasing in intensity. Around the corner. Turn the corner, you're surprised to see one of the shamans from your expedition engaged in a wild theological debate with a local noble. This could endanger the whole venture. This must be stopped. They're going to be angry at me, but whatever. I just brought them along for their gold. We are at the end of the episode here. And we now have a holy war to deal with. I'm not sure who is actually going to join into this. But we're going to go say hi to the Pope. We only have about 14,000 troops. Hopefully that should be sufficient to sack the Pope again, which we have done many times. Anybody does show up, we will begin raising armies and we will deal with them. I mean, we can raise 190,000 troops. So I think we can beat whatever anybody throws at us. Alright, but we will deal with that when we come back to the next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.